Who'd you talk to? What's going on? It is me, Mike Lepre, King Michael. This is Legit Fantasy Football, brought to you by legitpodcast.com. It is October 9th, 2022. That's 1009-2022. There's three twos. I get nothing. I got nothing for the math geeks. Right now, I am in blue. Screen is blue. I'm in blue. Everything right here in my house at this moment is blue. Why? Because the Giants are currently playing the Green Bay Packers in London. Why? I don't know. That's the question I just keep having. Why? Why are they in London? Why is Mark Sanchez doing color commentary for the London game? Why does Mark Sanchez feel like he can criticize anything that anybody does at all, ever? Usually joining me as always is Brother Ray, but Brother Ray is, Brother Ray, he's MIA. But joining me as always, M1, Mr. Never Left, Mastradamus. What's up, Matt?
King, why am I in green?
I don't know. Why? You know what? Why? But though, seriously, have you listened to Sanchez talk? If you listen to him comment, it's like hearing him say, like, oh, you got to know what to do when you have the ball in the pocket like that. You gotta. It's like,
yeah, you do, Mark. Hey, yeah, you do, Mark. You need to know what to do in the. Tell us about that, Mark.
Tell us about being the only person to go head first into someone's ass and fumble the ball. It's just the dumbest thing.
You're the only one there's a play after that's called a butt fumble. Mark.
Yeah, he's like, please. You know what I mean, Sanchez? Like, please. So that game's going on currently, Matt. It is 2010. Brother Ray is not here. I believe he also went with the Giants. I think we all wrote.
I would have went with the Giants as well, 7.5, and I'm being honest, I would have went with the under. 17 more points would need to be scored in this game. It would have to be a goose egg in either of the quarters, which could be possible. But I still see the Giants covering this game. Yeah, I don't think it's possible either. But it could happen to these points where these offenses just stumble for a quarter. I do believe that.
I think it comes down to a close. The Giants will score. It'll be a field goal type game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it'll be. That's what I had. I had the Giants. I had the over, but whatever. I mean, it's neither here nor there. We didn't get a chance to say it before the fucking show, so I won't. We're not gonna really count this one. We'll just count the Giants covering the spread because we all thought that would happen. We'll just leave it at that. I bring into the games because here's the thing with the games this week. Now I know I like you. We all know I like underdogs. We all know this. It's just one of the things that I like.
Dogs.
So
I love dogs.
My problem is I have to make sure that I'm not extra looking for dogs because this week, there's a couple of spreads that I'm like, they're not going to cover. They're not going to even win. Like there's going to be some upsets this week again. And
I agree with that.
I'm not trying to look for them. I just think they're in my face because I'm going to start off with game one, as a matter of fact. Matt, Seattle goes to New Orleans, however you want to pronounce it. Saints favored by 5. Over-under is 45. Now, should we give Brother Ray's pick first before all our picks? That way we can kind of understand where Ray is first, and then we'll
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Right.
So, in the Seattle game, Ray has the Saints getting 6. Well, his spreads. By the way, his spreads are at least a point different than mine. No, they're a point different than mine, I'm saying. So I have the Saints -5. He has a -6 on his thing. He took the he took the Seahawks.
I think I got 5.5, King, is what I got it at.
Right now I got it at 5. He took the Seahawks in the under. You want to go first on this one? I'll go first on the next one.
He went with the Seahawks on this?
+5.
It's interesting because in the middle, in the start of the week, I looked at the spread, and I also was on the Seahawks side. I love the Seahawks. Geno Smith is playing out of his mind. He's actually the number 10 overall quarterback in terms of passing yards. He's averaging 258 per game. DK Metcalf is eating. I don't like it today. I'll just tell you, I just like the Saints defense. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. Give me the Saints in this one. Seattle, very bad defense.
Yeah. All right. But what do we think? What do you think of the over under?
They probably just right up with that team. Give me it goes with the bet that and the side that I am with. I don't think there's going to be much scoring today out of Seattle. I think it's because it's it's the Saints defense. Go with the under.
All right. You went with Seattle. Ray went with.
I went with the Saints.
Are you going the Saints? Ray's going with Seattle. I am actually with Seattle on this game, Matt. And for all the reasons you just said, Geno Smith is not playing like Geno Smith, and he's got an offense around him. But hopefully, is Kamara healthy today? I believe he is, right?
I'm not sure. He should be. That's been the talk of the. Even last week he was supposed to be back to health. I think he's going to be playing today. We'll see when inactives come out. But from what I'm hearing, all signs are a go with Kamara.
All right, I'm still on this one. I like the Saints in the upset on this one, so I'm still sticking with the Saints. I mean, with Seattle. I keep saying that.
You keep saying it because you're right when you say it.
Yeah, no, but I've been with Seattle this whole time on this. Like, I really like Seattle in this game. I do. Like I said, it's just the spot they're in. All right, next game we'll go to is Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is favored by 7. Now, here's how I see this game, right? Before I even pick Brother Ray's, just see what Brother Ray's pick is. They're trying to make that 7 seem like a lot. They want us to believe that's a lot of points. That's what the goal is. They want us to believe that's a lot of points. And I refuse to believe that that's too many points. I like Jacksonville minus 7. Ray has Jacksonville minus 3.5. How is that even possible?
Where's that at? Give me that.
Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville minus 3.5.
I'll take that. I'm with you, brother.
Were they at 3.5 at any point?
No, I've never seen it lower than 6 or at 6.5.
All right. Well, Brother Ray took Jacksonville in the under, and I like Jacksonville even minus 7. So I like Jacksonville in the under. I think Jacksonville wins by more than a touchdown. They're just a better team.
What's the over-under?
43.5.
I could see Jacksonville putting up some points because they're an offense that wants to churn and take big plays. They're not a slow, methodical offense.
They're what? You keep freezing.
Trevor Lawrence has a big arm. Let me take my Wi-Fi off. I will break free. I like Jacksonville. I'm not sure about the over-under. I would go with the over on that.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're all on board for Jacksonville. Well, yeah, all of us. I'm just going to put all. All right. Let's see. We're going to move over to I just saw Daniel Jones ran up the middle to the Green Bay 24 for 6 yards on the opening drive. So the Giants are already on the 24, apparently. I can't watch the game, so I don't actually know what's going on live. But I know that they're on the Green Bay 24-yard line, I believe, 1st and 10. All right, moving over to Buffalo, shuffling on out to Buffalo. I'm going to look at Brother Ray's pick on this. Let's see, the Giants just had a David Sills out of bounds to the Green Bay 17. Hey, Matty, there's that kid David Sills I was telling you about.
You were saying.
Because he's going to be there. He has to be because they got no one else, and Daniel likes him. All right, so we're looking at the Pittsburgh-Buffalo game. Brother Ray went with Buffalo minus 9.5. I have it at 14.
Where is he getting?
What are you talking about?
Where is he getting these? I've never seen that.
He gets the greatest spreads ever. All right.
I'm with you again, Brother Ray.
So Brother Ray's got Buffalo -3.5, not -9.5, and he's taking Buffalo. I'll let you go first, Matty. I have it at Buffalo as -14. So
I'm with Buffalo -14. I think Buffalo rolls. I think this kid's gonna see. It's so tough that you start picking this game because it's the juggernaut of the AFC. It's the cream of the crop, and not only is the offense going to press that defense, but yeah, I think Buffalo is going to destroy him.
Yeah, but does it go over 45? The total. You know what I mean?
It's probably like a 31 to like 13. It depends on how much Pittsburgh scores. I don't know. I could see it being an under, right? Pittsburgh's defense kind of stunting the Buffalo offense. You want to play it safe. You don't want to lose this game in Pittsburgh. I have Buffalo in my survivor pool, and it made me worry because this is a team that could catch fire. The Pittsburgh Steelers. All it takes is a few miscues. So, what you want to do with a Pittsburgh team is you want to score first, and then kill the clock, get out of town without injuries. I think you want to run. So I think this is an under. I go with Buffalo in the under.
See, what I'm worried about is this, though. Buffalo gets out to a 21-point lead, and Kenny Pickett has to just throw it. And he ends up throwing interceptions, but a couple touchdowns. Yeah. And Buffalo ends up winning, in my book, 42-21. That's the spread I have in my head. 42-20, 42-21. Like, for every 2 touchdowns Buffalo scores, I'm going to give Pittsburgh maybe 1. So it's 47, 28-14, 42-21. I'm dead serious.
They're gonna let the kid throw. They're gonna let the kid throw because they know.
You get stuck again. I'm waiting for you.
They have to against you guys, so they don't let them throw. You know what? Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. I'll be right back.
Are you going with Buffalo?
Buffalo, baby.
All right. So we all got Buffalo minus. All of us are in with Buffalo -14. And I would tell you to take the over as well. I am just now waiting for Matt to come back. We are 3 picks in so far. We've actually had 2 agreements by all 3 of us, which we consider a lock. That is Jacksonville -7 and Buffalo -14. Now, as I wait for Matt to come back, the New York Football Giants, your New York Football Giants, are now down by 7. The spread I had going into the game, I believe, was 7.5. So they're covering as of now. Welcome back, Matt.
It's good to be back. I feel like I never left.
Wasn't the Giants spread 7.5 or 9.5?
Yes, sir. 7.5. Right?
So now it's 7. It's a 7-point game.
I seen it at 9. It's a 1-point game.
It's 7 points. It's 20 to 13.
They kicked the field goal.
Giants kicked the field goal.
I like that. I got the under.
We all had the spread too. So all right. We're gonna go to the next game. I like this one a lot. This is one of those ones that I'm gonna tell people to take, and they don't have to believe me. Tampa Bay is hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa Bay is favored by 10. Over under is 46.
Hold on, King. What did you do with the Bills game? Did you take?
I went with the Bills.
All right, so we all went with the Bills.
So
all
far,
right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So far, out of 3 games, we've agreed on 2. The Jaguars,
awesome.
All of us, and the Bills, all of us.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No worries. I like Atlanta in this game a lot. They stay within every spread every single week. Tampa does not look very good to me. I actually like Atlanta to upset Tampa Bay in today's game, but I'll tell you to take the spread. You got to take 10 points. They're going to stay within 10 points. They might lose by 6, 7, 8, 9. They'll stay within 10 points. Atlanta stays there and or upsets teams, they're great against the spread. You want to have Ray's picks first there, Matt, before you go?
I would love to hear what Brother Ray has to say about this game.
Ray has it at 10.5, which is somewhat close. And
Wow.
Ray goes with Tampa Bay and the over.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one because I've been with Atlanta all year this year, and
they've always covered. They've always covered.
They're right there. They're a scrappy team. And the reason why I think they cover again today, I know they cover today, is they got the best corner in the game with AJ Terrell, and he's going to blanket Evans. And that's not necessarily a big deal with the QB like Tom Brady because he's got basically all his other outlets. But Chris Godwin is not back to health. He's injured.
Yeah, he's definitely hurt.
He's hurt. So, you see him going to Cameron Brate, which I like Cameron Brate. I've always liked Cameron Brate. But it's not what Tom Brady wants to do. And when you know that as a defense, you can concentrate on the other outlets and really, really make life miserable. Cole Beasley went there, and he was out. If he thought things were good, he was stuck around.
That does bother me. Yep. People don't look a lot into that, but they should. In other words, when Cole Beasley was like, "I'm back in the NFL," then he's like, "I'm with Brady," and then he's like, "I'm out." Things are not good in Brady land.
Something stinks down there, and I like Atlanta a lot in this game with the spread. Could they win today? I believe they could. I think Tampa Bay is going to be vulnerable for a while, and I think it's because there's disarray in that organization.
I think it'll be a really close-ass game where Tampa can kind of win at the end, like where either team can win at the end. That's why I don't like the spread. Like that's why I think it's too high. Like I think it'll be decided at the end of the game, like who wins, like maybe a field goal or something like that. But
yeah,
I like Atlanta, so I'm staying with them.
What's the over/under, King?
It is 46.
I'm going to go under.
Yeah, 23 points each. 24-17.
I just think that, you're going to look at this game being 14-16 in the third, fourth quarter because Atlanta's defense showed up.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a 17-14 game. Yeah, so 31. Yeah, I'm going to go under 2. I'll stay under that. All right, Matt, one of the old school greatest rivalries in all of NFL history. The Bears travel to the Vikings. Bears-Vikings. There's another spread that I don't understand, but because I don't know which Vikings team shows up each week. I just don't. I know the Bears seem like they just absolutely stink, but I don't know. Let's see what Ray says. Ray goes with.
Where's the game being played?
Yeah, Ray did exactly what I did. So Ray, it's Minnesota's favored by. Ray has Minnesota by 6. We have it at 7.5. Once again.
And it's in Minnesota.
Yep, in Minnesota, 7.5. Ray had it at fucking Dylan at 5. No, wait, what did he have it as? What am I doing? Chicago, 6. He's took Chicago plus 6 and the under. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I have to say, Chicago's one of my locks of the day at 7.5. The Vikings when they play their division teams, it's a mess. So I would take that many points. I don't know about the under, but I would take that many points. And then Ray does the same. Ray is with the Bears as well. Go ahead, Matt.
You know what? I got to agree with these because the Vikings offer a lot with their defense. They'll let you get some plays in on them. They're not the defense like we once saw them as, and they've kind of left holes. And that is a good amount of points for this divisional matchup. And right now, Dalvin Cook, he separated his shoulder. His shoulder was dislocated a few weeks back, and he's playing with a recovering. That's got to be tender. He still had his normal totes in the last game, but he had 76 yards. which if you give him like 22 plus, he usually goes off for $120.
That shoulder
He's a
brace
beast.
he's on, that strap that he's got on too holds that heat. When you pop your shoulder out, as long as you don't tear the tissue that's on the inside of the socket, you can pop that back in, and it doesn't take that long to heal. I mean, of course, as a running back, it must hurt, but the brace I saw him wearing is like a robotic brace. He's another one of those guys that's not human, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah. Oh, he's awesome. And
he's not built like a human being.
He's sized like a gigantic, juggernaut. He's like a bowling ball. He's great size for a running back, perfect size. But with that being said, they've kind of they did show signs of running the ball last week, but they've been pretty much airing it out all year, and they haven't been having much success doing that. So now that goes towards what we've been saying, towards like the offense of the Vikings hasn't really been lighting it up. And then the defense has been giving holes. Give me the Bears with the points in this divisional matchup. What's the over on the King?
43.
I'll go with an over. Let's watch this game go like 2018.
They think that the Vikings are just going to beat the Bears up and win like no, but they think with this spread in the under that they think that the Vikings win by 7.5, and it's like a squash game, like a 20-0 game, 20-7 game. That's what they're looking at, I think, Vegas, or they want you to think. No, but I will also stay with the Bears. Yeah. Next 1:00 game, Brother Ray has it's Tennessee going to the Commies. Ray has it as a pick. So do I currently. And the over-under is 43. Brother Ray goes with, Brother Ray takes Washington against Tennessee at home in a pick. Your thoughts?
Yeah. I'm with him. There's something with that spread. You're going to see everybody drop the house on Tennessee. There's a reason for it. Brian Robinson's back. He's going to give them life at the running back position, which is going to bring people closer to the line. And then you're going to see those. We talk about trios all the time in the wide receiver realm. Wow, the Commies have a trio of wideouts finally, and actually, it's not even a trio because Curtis Samuel is like a hybrid. But then you got Jahan Dotson, who's been injured and missing. But Dwamie Brown's nice too. Logan Thomas is back. They have athletes all over the field. They have Brian Robinson coming back from being gunned down. I kept telling everybody I drafted him after being gunshot. And the thing is I shoot guns. I've shot a lot of things. I know what bullets do. Sometimes just the way the bullet is directed isn't necessarily going to tear you up. We've talked about how it's going to be when you get shot. I've not got shot. I know a lot of people who've gotten shot. Bullets don't normally, and it also matters on what you get shot by. So being Brian Robinson and being the coat of the armor that he wears, you're not going to tell me that a bullet's going to tear him apart because he's already just a very built individual. If you're butter, if you're fat, bullet's going to tear you up. Glad to see him back. Commies are going to be back. Glad to see him back. They're going to be high energy just for the young man. They love him. They've got a great O-line. We knew beforehand in the offseason, Gibson wasn't cutting it out. None of the running backs have been for the Commies all year long. They get an uptick today with the kid. I don't expect him to be guns blazing, but I do think he's going to be sight for sore eyes for all of them, and I expect him to run house today.
All right. So you and Brother Ray are both with the Commies. I hate to do it, but I have to go with the Titans. Well, I'll tell you why. Until the Commies show me that they can win a game like this, I'm going to go with the Titans because the Titans can win a game like this. Like right now on paper, the Titans take away who's returning today, take away all that other stuff, and just think about it for a second. It's like the Titans are a better team in my book right now. Right now, until the Commies show that they're better because they just haven't shown anything. So in a pick'em, I got to stay with the Titans until the Commies show me something. Plus, I get Carson Wentz.
What's the over under on that? Yeah, exactly.
43.
Wow, that's weird, huh?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
go
a
with the
weird.
under. Let me go with the under. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like a fist fight.
yeah, it's been a low scoring affair all year. What Brother Ray say about the over under on that?
Brother Ray went with the commies, and he went with, let's see, Washington. Let's see. Here we go. He went with the spread of over. Over.
Okay.
All right. So,
And what say you?
oh, I like the Titans in the over.
Okay.
I do. I think the Titans can score on them. I think if Washington has to, they can come back and score. I don't think that they're bad offenses, if anything. I think the offenses that can score. All right. So so we split on that one. Over to the Dolphins and Jets. I'll let Brother Ray lead with this one. He picked the Miami Dolphins -2.5. I have it at 3. I don't know what you have.
3.5. I got it 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. That's what I have too. He has it 2.5. He's taking the Dolphins -2.5, and he's taking the over. Now, let's discuss this for a second, because Brother Ray's a Dolphins fan, so I think that should be said up front. They're favored by 2.5. Now, let me ask you this, Matt. Who do you think is the better quarterback today? And I'm being dead serious. Zach Wilson or what's his name? Why am I blanking on him? Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, this is interesting. I look at it kind of differently. What you have around you and what you have to work with makes you a better QB. I could see Zach Wilson being the better QB, but what he has around him, Teddy's going to have more to work with. But that doesn't mean shit. I think the Jets win the game outright.
So Waddle's nicked up. Aaron Rodgers just got sacked.
What's the score, my friend? What's the score?
It's 20-13. Green Bay had the ball on our 30-something, and he got sacked to the 42.
So it's got to be like a little bit of time left in the third.
Yeah, 4 minutes in the third. 20-13.
All I needed was a 3 spot on the third. Now I'm
Giants need to get the ball back here, and then we're gonna be work right here. That's look like a punt.
I'm telling you, man, that under could happen, because what's really great about live game betting is a lot of people are probably looking at the over under at 42 and going, I'm whacking that over. That's not happening. And then you don't have that. Doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
The thing is, though, this is exactly where the Giants want to be, whether Green Bay believes it or not.
This is huge.
Close like this,
Giants could
in an ugly game like this. You don't want to play the Giants in an ugly game. Like, you just want to beat them. You let them hang around, they're dangerous.
This game could go into overtime 2020.
I'll say this. In my book, the best offensive weapon on either side of this game right now is Saquon Barkley by a long, 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 long measure. He's so unbelievable right now. That's why I'm saying
I can agree with that.
You have Saquon, you're always in the game, I think, right now. You have this
and the
Saquon,
Giants O-line, I got to give them their due. I ragged on them hardcore 2 weeks ago. They played brilliant last week. Evan Neal played great.
Tell me you saw his stat sheet from the following week. So you know how he got blown up by Dallas, right? Just destroyed by Dallas. The following week, he had 0 pressures, 0 hits, 0 sacks. He didn't let anybody near the quarterback. He was so embarrassed, and Andrew Thomas talked about it. They said that kid went nuts the whole week. He took it so hard. He played that game, and he brutalized everybody near him. It was unbelievable. Like, that's all you want. If the kid's going to get beat, he gets beat as long as he comes back. All right. So, Matt, back to the Dolphins. 3.5. Brother Ray likes them with the 46. You like the Jets to win outright, correct?
I'm so sorry to say this because I love Brother Ray. I love the Dolphins. This is a divisional game. I absolutely have the Jets covering the 3.5. Dolphins can win this game. It could be a coin flip, but that's exactly what it is. I got the Jets here. I think the Jets win the game. I think the Jets are playing electric this year, and I think that they're in for a bloodbath today. There's blood in the water, and expect the Jets to roll. I don't see how I'm going to see the Jets. We talked about how teams like to churn out certain teams are chunky. That's what the Jets do, and they got Breece Hall. Watch for Breece Hall. Breece Hall is RB1 material. Talk about Saquon Barkley being a great. Breece is I call him Breezy, baby, and he's gonna be. And it's about what I was saying about Teddy having things around him. Jets have a lot of talent around him with Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore's been, Patrick Swayze in the movie.
Corey Davis, the best.
Corey Davis is the best receiver on the team. So Jets have a lot of talent. Give me the Jets today, and go with them on the money line if you want to. Yeah.
I just saw Barkley getting tackled for a loss at the 8. All right. I hate to say this to Brother Ray. I don't want to root against his Dolphins or Buddy's Dolphins, but
my Dolphins.
Teddy is not Tua. He's not. He's just not, right? We all know this. He's just not. Teddy's Teddy. Teddy can manage the game. I don't see Teddy taking advantage. And Waddle is hurt. I'm starting him anyways. He is playing. But whenever they say that like he's game time, you know that the guy's technically still hurt. But
yeah, he's like a decoy.
With all that said, I liked how Zach Wilson was starting to play. The kid's got a live arm. He's got a lot of weapons. I think the Jets are not at all intimidated by the Dolphins coming in to their home today. I think the Jets beat them outright. I think the Jets just matched them. You know what I mean? Like they go, all right, we'll match them. Play for play. Let's get into this. Does that make sense? Hello? You with me? Matt? You with me?
Talking about Breezy, I got a little sneezy.
All right. I'm just saying
I think the Jets win. I think the Jets win in New York easy.
All right. Easy. That was kind of crazy. Oh, for easy. Let's go with Chargers and Browns. And Brother Ray takes. So the Chargers favored by. I have it at 1. He had it at 2. Brother Ray likes the Chargers. Am I saying this right? The Chargers. No, Brother Ray likes Cleveland. I'm sorry. He likes Cleveland +2. I have it at 1. Brother Ray likes Cleveland +2. I don't understand that one, but okay.
Can you do a quick check and see what the line is at right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's 2.
Is it really?
Chargers
and where's that game being played? That must be
it's down to 1. It's a 1-point game, 1-point spread right now.
So it's got to be in Cleveland.
It's in it's in Cleveland. Cleveland +1 currently against the Chargers. See, I don't know why this is a tough choice, and I don't know why Brother Ray even went with the Browns. I'm going to tell you right now why. Because the Chargers are a better team. They're a better team. They're a better team. Maybe they haven't been playing like a great team, but they're a better team than the Browns. If they can stop Nick Chubb somewhat, they win the game.
They might be a better – I don't know if they're a better team, and they're definitely not a better coach. What's the over-under?
The over-under is
44, 45.
40. I'm jumping from fucking page to page.
46, 47.
46. 47 it's currently at.
Yeah, close. I was close. Who
do you got? You gonna go Brother Ray?
It's a tough one. Brother Ray makes me think, right? And the spread being the way it is definitely going to be inviting to people to put money on the Chargers. Let me go with Brother Ray. I'm going to go with the Browns here. I don't know if Keenan Allen's out again. I love picking up Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer is having a heck of a year. Who knows how long Keenan Allen's going to be out for? Let's get that out of the way. He's been missing multiple weeks. He's hurt. It's an issue. Get Josh Palmer in your lineup. He's tied to the number 1 passing quarterback so far with passing yards, Justin Herbert.
So that's why the Chargers win.
No, I don't think that Justin Herbert is injured. Tough kid. But Myles Garrett, Cleveland Browns defense is for real. Give me the Browns and give me the under, and I like it.
And I'm going to go So I go opposite on that. I go with the Chargers. I go with the under. I'm sticking with the best team still. I'm not like going on. I'm not.
You know what,
King?
When you say best team, Cleveland's been one of the AFC frontrunners for the last 2 years. Tell them they're not, and they're gonna go. I don't think so. Hey, come here, Justin Herbert. I don't know. I haven't seen notable victories from Cleveland, but who has the Chargers beaten this year?
No. I guess again, I'm not really worried about. I'm just going by the teams and the organizations, like in the matchups, and I'm not. I got no interest in the Browns as an organization. I think the Chargers are a better organization.
Me neither. But I want to see it from the Chargers first before anyone anoints them anything, and I just haven't seen it yet. I want to see a notable win, and I do. I think Cleveland at home would be a tough place to play, especially for injured Herbert with no Keenan. And a little bit more easy to defend. I think that D-line is going to be tough to find running room for Ekeler. I forget who they added opposite of Garrett, but they got someone on the other D end too. That's pretty nasty too.
I forget who it is, but you're right. But all right, last 4 o'clock games. We split on that one. The last 1 o'clock game. I'm sorry. Last 1 o'clock game would be the Detroit Lions coming into the New England Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 3, and the over-under I have is 46.5. Now, Matt, you're a Pats fan from the base. Why are the Pats favored by 3 over the Lions, who seem like a more likely?
I got the Pats favored by 3.5, King. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have no reason to believe they're winning this game.
Me neither. That's the God's honest truth. I don't picture them winning the game. And that's why I was like, why are they favored?
They're going because they're going against the league's worst defense, but they're also going against the league's best offense. But the Patriots defense has been very, very, very good, very good.
But no Jacoby Myers again.
Well, they've been making do without Jacoby Myers. Devontae Parker's there. You got Kendrick Bourne. But they've been very predictable. I don't know if Detroit Lions defense can make any good of that. And also, the Patriots might be doing this just for a certain team like the Lions, where they've been having Jordan Humphreys in there, not throwing to him, running, becoming very bland, and all of a sudden you send him, and that's what they do. You know, Bill gets cute like that. He has certain wrinkles for certain games, but I don't see this as a winnable game. With everybody's been giving Bailey Zappi praise. He threw 99 yards in 3 quarters, and the touchdown that he had wasn't, it wasn't tough. I don't have any reason to get behind the Patriots at home. I think that they get beat. I think that they get outran. I think eventually you see the Lions pull away from them. And I think that they beat them by like 10 points.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that I agree with you. Brother Ray agrees with us. He also put it down the Lions outright. Like, it doesn't make sense for some of us. Like the Lions seem like they're going to win this game, period. I don't know how to bet against that,
Well, if you're Vegas, right, and Bailey Zappi is about to play as the QB, and the Patriots are about to lose a lot of games straight, do you throw it off by making the Patriots still look formidable and not having everybody jump on the Lions? Well, I have them at the Patriots 3.5. I have Patriots 3.5. I could show it to you, and it's crazy to me because I've been in love with the Lions. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything yet, but I love that. What do you got as the Giants in the
20-13? 20-13. Still
end
13 left. The Giants, they're about to run a play. It's 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 32. Daniel Jones pass short right to M. Johnson, push out of bounds. It's the Green Bay 14 for 16 yards.
Ooh.
By the way, Daniel Jones is throwing fucking darts. If you're watching the game, he can't really run, but he's still scrambling. But he's throwing.
I know.
Darts.
I know you're not gonna want to hear it, but I'll take a field goal right here. I'll take a field goal right here.
No, I know you do, but I need that one. These fuckers. All
so
right.
What do you got, King? You got Detroit winning outright too? Because this could be the one that we say, yeah, this is lock, outright lock.
So, all right, to review the 1 o'clocks really quick before we go through the 4s, games that we agreed upon would be the Jaguars, Buffalo, the Bears, that's it. The Lions. 4 teams. The Jags, Buffalo, Chicago, and Detroit. Right? That's who we all agreed upon at the 1s. Now, moving on to the 4s, Matt. We get 3 4 o'clock games and the 8 in the Monday night. 4 o'clock slate goes. Frisco goes to Carolina. Frisco's favored by 6. Over under is 46, I believe. Who do you have?
You know, it's a cross-country trip that always scares me. San Francisco has shown against Denver, Chicago, like even Chicago, right? I mean, you let Chicago beat you. You're supposed to be the class, and they do look like they're the class of the NFC West maybe this year.
But let me interrupt you with this though, because this might put things in perspective. Brother Ray.
Yep.
Now the spread I have, I don't know what you have. I have the spread at 6. Right? Brother Ray has it at 2.5.
No, I got 6.5.
So
well, Brother Ray, I need to know where he's getting his lines because I want to.
Carolina plus 2.5.
What? So he thinks Carolina is going to straight up win. That's what he thinks.
Oh my God! I mean, if he's taking them plus 2.5, and they're getting 6, he's probably so happy it's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's it scares me. I would go with Carolina with the 6.5 here. I feel like a lot of people are going to be backing 49ers. This is my favorite spot. I talk about every week. What do I say, King? Give me the team with their back against the wall. That's the Carolina Panthers. And CMC starting to get some work. He's starting to look good. Let me get DJ Moore implemented. They got some talent over there. I think this is a low scoring game, close game, kind of like one of the games we were saying earlier where I was saying something about like 14-16 or something stupid like that. This is a slobber knock, a bloodbath, stuff like that.
The Giants are on the 2-yard line. It was 3rd and 3 from the 7. They got 5 yards. So I believe it might be 4th and 2 from the 2-yard line. Like I think that's
what is it? 4th and 2?
Yeah, I believe it's 4th and 2 from the 4 yards from the 2-yard line. And I can't
kick the field goal.
I can't.
They're gonna go for it.
I don't know. I don't get to watch it while I'm doing the show. I'm having to watch it. Like,
what are you doing? What are you doing with Carolina, brother? Went with Carolina. What are you going with, King? What are you going with?
All right, so I'm gonna say this. This is where disappointment happens. This is where a team like the 49ers wins, but they only win by a field goal. They beat this team that they should have killed, but they only beat them by 3 because it ends up being an ugly game. So with the spread, I go with the Panthers, and I'm going to go with the under.
Yeah, I agree.
So, all right, next game for 4 o'clocks. Philly goes to Arizona. The over-under is 48.5. Philly's favored by 5.5. We'll see what Brother Ray has him at, because God only knows. Let's see, Philly and who's Philly playing in Arizona? Ray has it at the Eagles getting 2. So he has Carolina -2.
Unbelievable.
Wait a minute.
What do you got?
He has Carolina Eagles versus Cardinals. Cardinals -2. He takes the Eagles in the over. I have the Eagles favored by 5.5.
Me too. Wait. What has Brother Ray been up to?
What has he been on? Like, what has he been smoking?
What is he on? I didn't want to say it.
All right.
I didn't want to say it.
I got to just so Ray says take the Eagles getting 2. I don't even know how that makes sense. They're favored by 5.5. What do you think?
Oh, you know what? I love the Eagles this year. And this spread just tells me something weird of like the Cardinals fighting, scrapping, and clawing. Give me the Cardinals with the 5.5 today, and only today for some reason. Don't know why. What's the over/under?
48.5.
Yeah, that tells me all I need to know about what this game's going to do. Right, the spread will tell you all you need to know. This is going to be a shootout between two electric QBs. Philly's defense is very good for the the normal offense, but when you got a joystick like Kyler Murray, it's going to make things interesting. Marquise Hollywood Brown looks good. They got Rondell Moore back. I love
Touchdown
what they got.
Giants. Sorry, touchdown Giants. I don't know what happened, but there was a touchdown. They just tied the game up. I'll tell you in a second who scored. Come on, show it to me. Come on, replay. God damn it, show me the replay. Come on, let's go.
First quarter, fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, 10 minutes left. 20-20 the game is. Come on, what?
10 minutes left.
Yep, in the fourth. Who scored for the Giants? Come on, show it. This fucking thing. I hate watching shit on this much of a delay doing the show. All right. No, Matt, look. All right, here's the touchdown. Sorry. 1 second. Boom, boom, extra point. How'd they score, guys?
I'm going to go with the over.
How did they score the play, guys? They're not showing me the score. All right, no. Here's my issue, Matt. I got to weigh in on this. So Brother Ray has the Eagles +2. I don't even count his picks. We just throw that out. You have the Cardinals +5.5, right? I have to pick a pick that makes me sick to my stomach right now. Oh, Gary Brightwell up the middle for a touchdown, the rookie. I got to go with Philly -5.5 because as much as I hate them, they look that good. You know what I mean?
They look
great.
Much
as I hate that team, they look that good. So if they get into a shootout with the Cardinals can't compete because their defense can't keep up. You know what I mean?
Shouldn't. It should be a great day for both offenses, and especially Philly. I got Jalen Hurts going in many leagues. I like Jalen Hurts, and I don't like the Arizona Cardinals defense. I just think for some reason it's going to be a shootout, and it's going to be a very close game.
Yep. In my book, though, I think that the Eagles will get over 5.5. I think they're 5.5 points better, just as a team right now than the Cardinals, and I see that happening because this is a big game for him, for Hurts. This is to go up against Murray. So all right, we all split on that one. Last 4 o'clock would be Dallas goes to the Rams. The Rams are favored by 5.5 at home against Dallas. The over/under is 42. Matt, who do you like?
Who do I like or who do I love? I've been thinking about this game all week. I love Dallas. Dallas. There's so many problems with the Rams. I've been right all year with the Rams except for week 1. After week 1, I kind of got a clue on who they were and who they weren't. And, there's a lot of things you can do with this offense. You can kind of funnel them right in the middle. What you've seen last week was them just constantly going to Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. That's not going to happen week in and week out. A lot of defenses are going to just stop that. I see nothing but pain for this offense. And going against Dallas is not something that the Rams want to do. And I look at Dallas winning the game outright. I like Dallas to win outright.
So, Matt, I'm 100% with you on this. I think Dallas wins the game outright. I think that defense is so brutal that they don't know what's coming. They have no idea. Brother Ray went with the Rams.
We know he's been smoking some wacky tobacco. He's been meeting somebody. We need to know who his company is because something has changed. Something is. Are you sure these picks are from Brother Ray?
Yeah. All right, Ray Corsini. No, it's Brother Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, no. All right. We split on that. Let's go to the 8:00 game. Get these last two out. Cincinnati at Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 3 tonight. Over under is 47.5. Brother Ray goes with Cincy Baltimore. Give me a second to find Brother Ray shit. Oh, Baltimore and the over. So Brother Ray takes Baltimore -3 against Cincy and over 47.5. Your thought? I think that's a ballsy pick on his part, but your thoughts?
It's a very ballsy pick because I feel like I've been seeing this game all week long, and Baltimore's going to stay consistent with what they are. They're a horrible second half team. They know that.
And since he's not, since he is a second half team.
Since he is a second half team, but they also they're never gonna be behind in this game. Their defense compared to the Baltimore defense. Baltimore's usually known for great defenses. It's not this year. And Lamar seems to get off to these fast starts, and then he stops, and he can't do nothing because he gets figured out.
Yeah,
the teams that he's done, they figure him out. And these teams that have figured him out have good defenses. So the defenses, they adjust and they stop them. And now here we are, week 5, week 6. Defenses are going to go, this is what they like to do. Since he can do this, they can stop that dude, and they're going to. I expect him. But I still like the over. I still like Lamar to get 17, 20 points. But he's just going to be outgunned by Joey Burrow.
So you're taking the Cincy +3 and the over or under?
Over.
So I'm with you with Cincy and the over as well, going opposite Brother Ray. Going into the Monday night game, the Raiders versus the Chiefs. The Raiders are favored by 7. It is a 51.5 over under that I have. Let's see, Raiders, Chiefs. Brother Ray takes the Chiefs -6, which I have 7, and the over of 51.5. Now, that 51.5 is a lot. And is it me or has KC been trying to run the ball? Right?
They've been running the ball, but they've been running the ball like 8-9 yards a carry. I have this King. I got this over under at 64.
Oh my God.
Yes. I think that this is a high scoring game. And I think it's because the Raiders defense is just really that bad. But I think it's like a 38-28 game, something like that. Yeah.
So you like the Raiders?
Something at 66.
You like the Chiefs to cover?
Yeah. Yep. My favorite pick of this game is the over.
So I have to go against, unfortunately, you and Ray because I like the Raiders in this. I just like that 7's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot with those two. Again, division. It's a lot. I like.
It is normally a lot with those. There's a new regime in Oakland, though, and I'm in Vegas, but they've been playing them tight over the years. But I just don't see this Raiders team as being that team. But I do think they're going to score on that KC's defense.
All right. Did we agree on the Panthers game? We did, right? We all took the Panthers instead of the 49ers?
All of us did. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Hey, they punted.
Nice. How much time on the game? 6 minutes?
There's 9 minutes left in the game. The Giants have the ball on the 40-yard line to start their drive.
Oh, no.
Oh, Danny Dimes. So that was the only 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock or Monday night game that we agreed upon was the Panthers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I'm going to just throw this out there, Matt. I'm going to say, without Brother Ray, and because we believe Brother Ray is on acid, Dallas.
Oh, absolutely.
Dallas should be one of our locks. That's one of the games I feel strongest about out of all of them. Like that we don't.
Me too. I agree.
So I'm going to tell people to go with the Jags, Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit, Carolina, and Dallas.
Yeah, I like it.
Right? All right. So those are our locks. I will go over them again right before we're done. Brother Ray's fantasy advice for you guys. He says Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson are must starts today. He says Kamara Robinson with a TD. Grab him now, probably too late. Tyler Aguilar, I guess it's pronounced. He busts out today. Last chance to grab him. Garrett Wilson, another big day. Kyle Phillips, because Burks is on IR and Phillips is finally healthy. Kyle Phillips is that the white little wide receiver for the Titans that catches.
Oh no, Saquon Barkley heads the locker room.
Oh really? I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't hear anything about that. Donald Pammon, finally healthy at 6'8", is a red zone freak and will steal some chances from Everett. He's a tight end, I guess, with the Rams apparently. And then Dallas Goedert. He will want to outshine his old teammate and friend Zach Ertz. So, Brother Ray's people for you to look for on free agent the wire, or if you have in your team to start: Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Alvin Kamara, Robinson, Tyler Aguilar, Garrett Wilson, Kyle Phillips, Donald Parham, tight end, and Dallas Goedert. And you know what the thing is? I know I mispronounced some of those names, but when Brother Ray gives us a list of fantasy names, they always show up, right? They do something. The names I just said, they'll do something today.
They always do, but I'm gonna give you one more. And I said him earlier, Joshua Palmer. He's out there in a lot of leagues, and he shouldn't be. He's the number 2, but he's also the possession receiver. If you look at his chart, he's getting 8, 7, 8, 9 targets a game, and he's making them count. Like he's getting 90 yards and a touchdown a game. You want that.
The Giants.
What's going on, King?
The Giants got the ball first and goal at the Green Bay 9. Barkley caught a pass for 41 yards. That's why he went to the locker room.
Really?
Daniel Jones short left to Barkley, push out of bounds at Green Bay 19 for 41 yards. So now it's second. It was first and 19. Breida went 9 yards to the 10. So it'll be second and 1 at the 10. Look at the Giants, though, right? Coming back. Daniel Jones. No matter what they say about him. This is my argument with Tua. That whole Tua argument I had with Ray. If Tua took the hits that Daniel Jones takes, you think that he would survive? No.
Well,
no.
I think it hits his shoulder pad.
I'm just saying, D. Jones is just such a bigger dude. You know what I mean? Like, Tua is not a big guy, and he gets hit. He falls funny. He falls like he's just free falling, like he just lets go. Daniel Jones left end to Green Bay 5 for 4 yards.
Well, that's another thing I did say to my buddy who's a big-time Dolphins fan at work. I said, there was one thing about Brady is he falls limp. He knows how to fall. He knows how to take hits.
He learned that from the Giants, Matt. He learned that from the Giants in that Super Bowl run.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like Jordan getting beat up by the Pistons, and he learned from it. He learned from stepping up in the pocket and getting his knee blown out, and then he learned from getting his ass kicked by the Giants. Pocket awareness is huge.
Yeah, he was ducking a lot.
But pocket awareness is huge.
So let's go.
What do you got with the Giants, King?
Nothing going on right now. Something could be happening, but I'm like minutes behind. I still have it at it should be. Here we go. Here's the play. Second and goal. I think it's second and goal from the 5. Oh, that went the other way. That does not look good. Penalty on the Giants. All right, 5-yard penalty. So it's second and 5 now. Direct snap to Barkley. Barkley's back in the game. But it was penalty on Andrew Thomas. Enforces the Green Bay 5. So I think it's second and goal from the 5. Second and 5 at the 5 makes no sense. So I think it's like second and goal from the 5. 5 or 10.
Probably second and 5. Yeah, the 9 or something.
Yeah. All right.
Which is great for me. How much time is on the clock?
6 minutes and 40 seconds.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I want to see a touchdown though punch in here for the Giants. Like I
want to say turnover. I want to say turnover. There's gonna be
no, thank you. Yeah, no. I need a touchdown here. Giants go up by 7, and I want it to be 7 because I don't want Aaron Rodgers to just have to get them in field goal range. I hate
fumble into the end zone turnover. Ball out of bounds.
Matt, don't say shit like that. Penalty on Green Bay, unnecessary roughness, 2 yards, and forces the Green Bay 4. Unnecessary roughness means first and goal at the Green Bay 4.
I shouldn't have said it. Well, here comes the fumble Ruski into the end.
It's now first and goal at the Green Bay 4. Oh, touchdown. Someone scored. 26 points came up on my screen, meaning I just missed the touchdown. I don't know who scored, but the Giants just scored on the next play. It is now going to be 27-20 Giants with 6 minutes and 8 seconds left. Can't wait to see who scored. Won't stop the show until we find out who scored. But again, I'll put it up on Facebook. Take the Jaguars, the Bills, the Bears, the Lions, the Panthers, and Dallas. We all had the Giants, for the record, getting 7. And they're up by 7. All right, here's the touchdown, Matt. I'll tell you right now. Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm so happy.
Show me the touchdown.
I only put 4 points on the G-men in this game, but I'm glad because every point counts.
Direct snap to Barkley. Barkley right end for touchdown.
Really?
Barkley ran from 2 yards. He did the Wildcat. They're up 27-20. Believe
that's awesome.
Giants. Yeah, what a game. All right, that's all I got to say to wrap it up. Again, remember, guys. Oh, we have a comment here. I didn't get to check it. I'm sorry. Breece Hall, Jamal Williams, D. Pierce, RB2. Thank you in advance.
Just one?
As is RB2. I would
lean with Breece Hall here because I think he's going to have a day.
I love it. Should be Williams, but it might be.
It should be because Williams is having a hell of a year, and there's no one there to compete with him. Yeah, go with Williams. I would go.
I don't like Pierce today against the Jaguars defense, so I would go with I'd probably go Williams.
But
all right,
I don't think you can go wrong with either or.
No, that's a pretty decent problem to have. Anything to wrap it up, Matt?
Good luck today. Make some money, and
right.
hopefully if you're not on my team, you get a lot of injuries.
In 6-team parlay, 6 teams: the Jags, Buffalo, Chicago, Detroit, Carolina, Dallas. Write it down. Go make the bets. We're not telling you to make a 16 parlay, but if you put, say, just use a round number, 100 on all 6 of these games, you're going to come out ahead. I can say that with confidence. You'll come out ahead. So that's all I got, Matt. I'm going to wrap it up. So for Brother Ray, who should be here, for Mr. Neverleft, Mastradamus, M1, it's me, Mike Lepre, King Michael. This was legit fantasy football. In week 5 of the NFL, go put in the picks we gave you. Enjoy your day. And Brother Ray, stay off the pipe. I don't know where you got those spreads.